focus on your
Yes.
problem statement, those kind of things. Yes.
Correct. So my research is all about software documentation and architectural analysis of full stack development. Based on your recommendation, I would change the slide to have more icons related to my work.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Jin Chang and Sam Chung is already there, so that should be fine. But I missed the email.
Also, we are not using Technology Institute any longer.
Okay, so
We are
it's
School of Technology and
STC,
Computing. Yeah.
and then Jin's email,
Yeah.
so it's faster. And then
Also, go back. I'll
Go ahead.
show you that. You are using three emails using regular expression. Do you know that?
the last time we used, sure, in the
That's
paper.
good. So the plug, you are using curly brace, plug NGO, comma, Jin Chang, comma, Chung Sam, curly brace, cdu.edu. That's the standard notation. Yes.
So only regex for you and
You
Jin,
and Jin and
because I have the full one. You guys have the
yeah, you don't have to have a full one. You are
Okay.
not using that. You are using curly brace notation.
Okay.
Yeah, grouping. Yes.
My only question with that, with the city university, is that also part of your?
Oh,
So I can only use regex for
that you are right.
only two, right?
Yes, yeah, you are right.
Okay, so for my outline, I just followed whatever is in the Capstone course. Yeah, problem statement, motivation, previous work, approach, design, implementation, experiment, evaluation, conclusion, and reference. So
Yes, here, the most time-consuming part is which one?
would
not
say
asking.
okay.
Here. Which one you taking your time tremendously? No, which your this item? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh?
I think problems.
Yes, evaluation
Oh,
is
okay.
usually second. The previous one.
Oh,
You should not solve the problem that already somebody solved.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
do that. There is no poverty. Okay, somebody implemented a mobile app. You are implementing same thing. So what are you doing? Oh, you want to learn something. No, that's not the project. That's the learning. Right? Something different or something advanced. Company want to develop. And then you are saying that evaluation, you said great. Why? Why your approach is better or why your approach is different? What kind of benefit do you want to bring? Even small one, it's okay. Yes, go ahead.
okay. So we start off with the problem statement. Open software again is very complex. It has a steep learning curve to be able to use it. The documentation is inadequate and does not show the big picture due to the complexity. So the problem statement will be, how can we reduce this steep learning curve? So any improvements or suggestions?
So then go to the motivation.
Motivation. So for the motivation, there's two. One is open source software invites anyone that the technical capability to contribute to the code base. They would try to say that it's easy, but however, most open source software have a big barrier to entry as there is no support for visual architectural modeling. So as you can see, this is one where what we try to bring into the table. The next one is full stack development is also difficult to learn.
Okay, so go back to the first one, problem statement, okay? Here, you are saying you only saw the open source. You didn't mention the full stack development.
Okay.
Because of that, when you use the bring the motivation first,
Uh-huh.
okay?
I'll bring it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motivation first, and then you come to the problem statement, right?
Are you changing the sequence?
Yeah,
Okay.
sequence, usually.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, but usually I'm doing the motivation first, and then this motivation also look at the source. It's not good.
Okay.
Why? I know you got it. This guy is a Takoma guy, my student, previous student. We published it to the ACM 6 ITE. You have to use that published the paper, not his master capstone report.
Okay.
You can find this with the Google searching. And then full stack development, also you can find it.
Uh-huh.
And then you need another paragraph. It comes from your problem statement.
Oh.
Go back. Not problem statement. Go back to your problem statement.
So another question.
First, no, this is the first one. You are saying open source software is very complex. Also, full stack is a very full stack architecture very complicated. Looks like that you are somebody.
Okay.
Means motivation. You have evidence, right? Motivation. If you have reference, very good. Means that you are saying this is not my motivation. This is my research community's motivation. Okay, already somebody published the paper. Hey, based on that, Then third one is open source and full stack architecture. So there is a very complex full stack architecture, very complicated. Then you have this one. Then problem statement is single line is okay.
Okay.
Very good. Just the one question statement. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So next is literature review. This is an update from last time. So I dug deeper for what is documentation first, right? So
No, this is the background.
Yeah,
You have a literature review, but this is will be used for your background, not the previous one. Literature review you can use many ways for the background, for the motivation. But when you have a problem, then next one is everybody looking for the previous one. Who trying to solve the same problem like you? Already you have a motivation, two things. You can see the what William Kim's usually first authors are very important. Kim et al. ETAL et al. Approach. You mentioned them. And then somebody's paper, first author name, and there are more than one author. If two authors, usually two names. More than two authors, at that means ETAL means every other authors. So you can put into the you are putting to the theirs, and then also you have to analyze your previous one means what. In order to analyze something, you need a criteria, right? Those criteria will be used in my evaluation.
oh yeah.
Can you see the connection? Yeah, go ahead.
So what is the difference between the literature review with the after approach and
The literature review is the methodology.
yeah,
Literature review is just a methodology. You go to the article, you find it. It can be very generic. He wanted to explain what is a documentation. In order to explain, he found those papers. Then he's explaining. To me, he's explaining documentation. To me, background.
Yep.
Background is one to help audience to understand my paper. Simply speaking, I want to educate you. But to me, this is not important today.
Okay.
Yeah, go to your literature review.
So-
Previous one.
Because so even with this, I just found a good analogy. So the left side is a readme.md, which is a documentation. On the right side, that's a web page. So now I'm trying to give you this analogy that readme.md is just a web page. So if your readme.md or documentation is not nice, users will just go away and not use it.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the background. Okay.
So this
This
is
is the background too. Yeah.
this is more like the research of why you would use documentation. So best practices.
Okay. Or you can say another approach is a documentation. Previous work. The original approach. Okay. First there is a documentation approach, right?
Yep.
Then you want to bring this one.
Okay.
Then you can use this one as previous one. Okay.
So again, with the previous work, there's a research that they search through a lot of GitHub READMEs, and basically they say README or text file is way better than HTML because it's more human readable. That's why I started to do some text files as well with my code base, so that users can go ahead and learn what's really happening with the flow of the code. And then again, use a style guide. Maybe go with Airbnb
I
or.
want to let you stop
Okay.
because you are going to the detail.
Okay.
So
Next.
then can I see the previous work slide?
So don't have.
It's okay. Yes.
This one.
Previous one. Okay. Now this is one, right? Okay. Go
Yep.
back to your second slide. Agenda.
Agenda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop. Yes. Your slide, first you talk about the problem statement. Okay. Second slide, the motivation, right? Third slide, the previous one. First, your approach is a documentation.
Okay.
That's the one of approach, right? The other one is what?
Architecture.
Documentation also the architecture.
Yeah.
Then you are showing what this documentation, who did or whatever did, it to make sense. So you need what? Previous work slide. Yeah. All the other one, we can do the next week.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
see.
did you see the one I'm saying? Yeah. So if you are doing literature review very well, already you have a very good foundation for your whole project. No, of course, first the problem statement is important. If you know what problem you are solving, that you have a literature survey, or previous work, you have to analyze it. In order to analyze something, I want to analyze you, then what? Face, or money, or degree, or race, or whatever. You need a criteria. Then you'll be using the evaluation. Okay?
So a quick question before you let me go. So my question is, to implement this, right now I'm doing some diagrams. I don't know if I should do that or we should use the Sparks. So
Well, I recommend you this one. That's why I have to purchase this one for you.
Okay.
Send the email. Also, download the trial version.
Mm-hmm.
And then next time, when everybody knows your problem, then you are teaching how to draw this diagram, something like that.
And does it support JavaScript as well, like the Node.js?
No, JavaScript, TypeScript are much better
It supports
because
type.
of TypeScript using object orientation.
Okay.
But then you can draw the high level with manually.
Oh, manually. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But if we are using Java, no problem. This guy can create a class diagram right away. Or if you draw the class diagram, this guy can create it over. 30 or 40% already done. Yeah. Okay.
So would you recommend like creating a Java code base as well?
No, first this one, you set up the meeting with me.
Okay.
But into your first download this trial version,
Okay.
have an experiment to meet you.
Okay.
And then send this one, I will purchase this license as a department of property, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
This one, how many systems involved? Look at this diagram. How many systems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? High level 2, right? Right? What protocols are they using?
HTTPS.
Right? They are using RESTful API, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then inside a Power Machine, they are using how many big components? C. If you don't give us that kind of information, okay, join my club, I open source, can you do it? No, very hard.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, just it.